Hey dumpster divers, so guess what I did? I took the very basic Playline Ariel Mermaid doll with the fabric fin, the knee articulation, and gave her arm articulation. So you can see she has like articulation in the shoulders now, the elbows and the wrist. If you want to see how I do it, it's going to be at the end of this video. But for right now, we have stuff to talk about. Also, I desperately tried to watch the new Peter Pan and Wendy bullshit. Oh my god, is it so incredibly dull? Free on Disney Plus is still too much.
Kim Kardashian had this absolutely stunning, sexy look at them.
Hey dumpster divers, and welcome back to a new episode of 17 inches, huh? I can take it. I got my 17-inch limited edition Ariel doll. She was $150. Let's see if she's worth it. Spoiler, she's probably not, but I got her. I'm excited. And as of today, I'm filming on a Thursday, like the Thursday after she released on Monday. She was still available on Disney.com, so I kind of like that they're not selling out like crazy and that some people actually have like a window to maybe make it to their next paycheck to be able to buy her. I mentioned I wasn't going to be devastated if I didn't get her. She does look a lot better than the 12-inch doll.
Okay.
Also, I can barely touch the 12-inch doll without it going off, and I don't want a copyright claim from Disney because, you know. So $150 for basically, she looks kind of playline-y. Like, obviously there's some details and everything, like the bag, stuff like that, the stand, the packaging, etc., etc. Why don't we bring you guys in for a closer look at the packaging, etc., etc., and then get her out, etc., etc. So here she is next to the other playline size dolls. The Mattel dolls are running a little bit shorter than like traditional 12-inch dolls. Like if you put a Mattel Ariel next to a Mattel Barbie, they're a little bit shorter, but that's fine. Ariel's supposed to be the younger sister, petite frame, etc. Obviously the 17-inch looks like a goddess in comparison. So clearly we have the holographic, very Ariel-esque packaging. The face sculpt is a lot prettier. We have the mole, it looks a little bit more like Halle Bailey. We have like the fabric top with details, the weird spray paint on her belly, and then, of course, all of the sequins, which you know I'm a slut for, and then all the fin ruffles, Ariel, and then this is like one of 5,200, and we'll find out what the actual number is. And then on the back of the holographic packaging, we just have Disney, the Little Mermaid, all of the information, certificate of authenticity, and make waves under the sea with the mermaid who sings from her heart. Disney artists delightfully introduced this limited edition Ariel doll that is perfectly adorned for aquatic royalty. While Ariel loves the sea, her journey begins on land, where she falls in love with Prince Eric against her father King Triton's wishes. Ariel is led to Ursula, a wicked sea witch who makes Ariel human in exchange for her melodic voice. I almost for a second thought that said mediocre voice, and I was like, oh, come on. Her sweet sea life friends Flounder and Sebastian help nourish this love at first sight so that Ariel can win back her voice and ultimately true love. The doll will make a splash for fans and mermaid lovers alike. Rediscover the magic of The Little Mermaid by letting Ariel be a part of your world. That is so cheesy and so fucking cute. All right, Ariel, ready to get unboxed? Part of your world! Okay, so Ariel's packaging obviously is meant for display. So it comes in 4 different parts. We have the front of the packaging, the dust sleeve, the inner packaging, and the outer packaging on the back. And then it looks like our little Ariel is 2,362 out of 5,200. And now we can get a better look at her without the glare on the packaging. We have rooted eyelashes, a better face sculpt. This bag is insane. That is so fucking cute. Of course, all the sequins, the back fins, the fins. Also, I know I have a lot of crossover with Beauty Inside of Boxes fans. Joey, the doll collector from the UK. He was talking about how he doesn't like the fins like everywhere. And I love that she's a little more fishy. But you guys let me know, because like I think it's interesting that he doesn't like the extra details on the fins, but I do. It's just kind of, I don't know. It's just funny that like, because we're both such huge Ariel fans and we're both like the same age group basically. I don't know. I just thought it was weird. So you guys let me know what you think about all the extra fins, but I love them. And then of course, even at the collector level, we still have the plastic tabby things. Okay guys, so here she is fully unboxed, and holy shit, what a pain in the ass to get her out of the packaging. I understand it's for the inbox collectors, that way she is secure and everything, but for us unboxers, holy shit. The amount of those little plastic tabbies that this fish had all over her, oh my god. Also, they put a bunch of basting stitches to like hold down her hair, so as you can see, like this part of my bra is all fucked up, and then there's just a shit ton of those little tabbies in here, and I really want this like fin to fold out and go crazy, so I had to take all those out so carefully. And you know what it's like when they put plastic tabbies inside of fabric like this, it just rips and tears it too easily. And I don't know if you guys can see that, but like her shoulder and her skin molding is all fucked up. So yeah, $150, but you know, like here we are. We'll see what happens when I undress her. Also, this bag is so badass. This is the only doll we've seen with like the classic Ariel bag with like a dingle hopper and this periscope or telescope or whatever the fuck that is. There's no reason the $35 one couldn't have come with that, because Jesus Christ. Super pretty overall. Like, I'm not like disappointed and I'm not surprised. $150 in this economy. Of course, it's not going to get us as far as it used to. You can see her hair is doing the like Mattel thing where there's like the locks are like right here, and then they do like other hair underneath. Oh, look at that, kids. We got a cute little bald spot. How slay. We have like the clear elastic, the Velcro, and then her tail is also held together with Velcro. You can see all the fins going down the back, the ombre into the pink at the bottom of the thing. So from like green down to pink, super cute. The stand is a little, yeah. Also, you'll see she, like, the stand goes to right about there. So to get her to fit on the stand, she literally has to flatten her feet and bend her knee. Because if I straighten her all the way out, she's way too tall to fit on the stand. And she starts to fall off. As you can see, she is leaning forward. Yeah. Let's get her undressed. Okay, so here is the Ariel body unboxed, just so we can see how it looks. Obviously, she has like full articulation where she is articulated in the shoulders, the elbows, the wrist, at the waist. Her weird spray painting body thing doesn't even go all the way down to the panties. Made in China. There is the back, just so you can see, and then going down. She has the double jointed knee articulation, which is great because that gives her a bigger range of posability. Also, if you'll notice, like, I have these weird little, like, pieces here that got molded and not shaved very well. And I'm like, this is stuff that doesn't necessarily bother me, but I know it would bother other collectors at the $150 price point. That's why I'm bringing it up. Like, these paint scuffs, like, stuff like that, you know? Just bad plastic shaving, etc. Like, her feet look a little weird. This is just some of the threads from inside of the mermaid tail, so it's nothing bad. Like, it's not plastic shaving or anything on her feet. You can see that weird disjointment on her ankle too. And then when we move down the front, she looks a little bit better. Like, the thighs don't have that weird thing in the front like they do in the back. We got the double knees, the ankle articulation, and the feet. And then I wanted you guys to see her next to another 17-inch doll. I think this is just like a Disney Parks doll. I can't remember. She was more affordable, and she's 17 inches and she has like the green dress. As you can see, the other one is a little bit bigger, but she is on pointed feet, where I have this Halle Bailey doll on her flat feet, so maybe that's why. And yeah, you can just kind of see like how the outfit is and everything. And why don't we put Halle in the outfit? Yeah, so as you can see, like, this Ariel is slightly different. Obviously, she has a different hand sculpt. I love the current day Disney hand sculpts a lot more, like with their dainty little princess fingers. This Ariel only has that weird pivotal knee articulation, and she has permanent pointed feet. But yeah, just kind of wanted you to see those side by side with each other. Also, my dumbass, I forgot I have the 30th anniversary, like, 17-inch doll, but she's at my mom's house because she took up a lot of space, along with my 10th anniversary Tiana doll. Woohoo! Okay. Good thing I won on that gamble, because holy shit, I didn't know if those hands came off or not for easy dressability. But yes, they do. Also, we are in luck because the heels fit on perfectly. Okay, so Slay, first of all, I absolutely love the Halle Bailey sculpt in this dress. That's one thing I found lacking with the movie dresses so far, is they don't feel very like princessy, which there's probably like a reason for that. But I would have loved to see Halle Bailey in just like an obscenely poofy, uncomfortable, heavy ass to wear dress where she just looked like a princess for like 5 seconds, you know? And then, of course, it wouldn't be my play style with dolls if I didn't also dress up Ariel as Ariel. Ariel squared, cubed, something. All right, guys, ignore my empty shelf back there. Obviously, we gotta leave some room for this big bitch who still has fucking threads in her hair. Dude, come on. How much did they need to base this down? For $150, it's a lot. There's a lot of good here, though. She is prettier. I don't know why the face sculpt looks better here than on the Playline one. I do like that she doesn't sing, because the Playline one, every time I even look at the button on her back, it pops off and she starts singing. I mean, she's pretty. She's heavy. She feels collector-y. 150 is a lot. So like, if you felt like that was a lot and you were like, that's kind of what determined it, like, don't feel bad for not getting her. $150 is a lot. And she is at that awkward scale where she's not as like playable, not as easy to display, not as fun to like swap outfits with, etc. So I wouldn't feel like you missed out if you felt like you missed out, you know? For those of you who have like $150 to burn and like it's not going to swing the way your rent's getting paid or anything, and you want her, I mean, I did. If that kind of helps, that's a little wish-washy of an answer. But I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. Do you think this is worth $150? That's like a good percentage of my rent every month. You know, Idaho rent. It's not completely ruined yet, but it's getting there. So yeah, some of the things I love are obviously the sequins. I really like her hair. It feels a lot better than Playline hair. It's not collector hair, though. I'll tell you that right now. It's dry, but there's like some shine to it. It's softer than the Playline Ariel's hair, not by a lot. And I don't know, I just think it looks good. The face sculpt obviously looks really good. I love like the fabric details, all the fins on the back, obviously including her bag to hunt for human treasures. Fantastic. Yeah, there's a lot of good here. And then just some of the things I didn't like is the weird plastic shaving, like really bad plastic melding, little things like that aren't like, they're mostly covered up anyway, so it doesn't super duper matter. I don't know if you guys saw, I did that live with the JunkDrawer, Enzo. He's another doll collector. He mostly collects Ken dolls and other male dolls and everything. And we just did a live and we just had a fun little easy breezy chat and everything. And I was kind of talking about like, and I might go into like a further video about this, but like, I feel like since 2017, is that when I jumped back into doll collecting pretty hard? I think so. Like 2017, that's also when I got out of jail. I feel like I was in this manic state for like 6 years now, where I was just buying dolls like crazy, and I was just getting them because they were coming out, and I was getting them for content and all this stuff. And this isn't anything new on my channel. I've touched on this before. And the mania, now that I'm moving to Boise, since school's ending, I'm going to go to grad school in Boise. I don't know if everybody knows that. But now that I'm moving and everything's kind of setting in and I'm realizing the gravity of everything I own and everything I have to move, it just kind of shocked me. And yeah, I think after the Little Mermaid stuff, I might take a doll collecting hiatus. I'll still create doll content, but we'll probably do more commentary and stuff and just talk about these things, talk about dolls coming up, and maybe I can do more window shopping than actual shopping. That might be fun, but yeah, I think I need to take a break from spending so much money. Especially because this move to Boise is going to cost a lot, because rent has stabilized in Boise, but it's not anything amazing still. But it's grad school and I can't do another 2 years up here where there's only 2 other gay guys and we all hate each other. So let's get back on track. So she's pretty. I'm glad I have her. $150 is a lot. That's just kind of where I'm going to leave it. And if you guys want to see how I did this, it was actually really easy, and they're Playline dolls, so I wasn't too worried about fucking them up. And I only fucked up one of them. So yeah, stay tuned for that after this video ends. And I will see you guys in my next episode where I find that goddamn live action Ariel cereal because it's not at the Walmarts here. Hey collectors, you want a fully articulated Ariel playline doll? Well, follow this. Whew. Okay, I am so nervous, guys, because we're going to be trying something I've never done. Okay, so this Ariel mermaid doll from Mattel is almost perfect. The articulation in the tail, the fabric fins, everything. The only thing I want to be different is I want her to have arm articulation. In theory, according to one of our besties, definitely maybe 89 on IG, that should be possible. And of course we need supplies like a flat headed screwdriver and some boiling water. Let's take our Barbie extra doll, she's number 10, and put her in some boiling hot water with a bag. And then we'll keep her held down with my number 1 dad mug.
Few moments later.
Okay, she's nice and warmed up now, so we gotta take her head off. And then let's see what we can do about the arms. Okay, so that caused quite a bit of damage, but we'll see if I don't f up my Ariel too. Okay, so Ariel's nice and warm now. I also realized how dumb it was to take off this head. I actually didn't need to. I was just being overly cautious. Let's try and take these off a little bit nicer this time. Okay, so this time the arms came off a lot nicer. I didn't need the screwdriver like I thought I did. I just did a push in and twist motion very nicely and they popped right off. But now I have to warm up the articulated arms again so that they're pliable and then put them on Ariel. And I love this four-armed Ariel because she looks like a sea goddess. It's on and everything. All right, guys, and there she is fully articulated. So now she can move at the head, the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists, the knees, kind of, the ankles, I guess. I don't know, she's a mermaid. So now she is the perfect Playline Mattel doll for me. I would suggest maybe don't use the screwdriver because I did mess up her shoulder a lot. And just apply pressure very nicely and twist while you pull very nicely, and her shoulders will pop right on, and then you just pop them back into place like you're a chiropractor or an actual doctor.